What's up, guys?
Hey, welcome back.
Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the stream, everybody. If you are new to the streams here on my channel, if you tweet at us during the stream, our handles are both in the description below as well as right here. The tweets will show up right here. I'm still getting used to this new layout. Also, if you are a new subscriber to the channel, your subscription, like Laura here, will show up right below. And you will forever be immortalized.
Pops up. Oh yeah, your name pops up here, but it also, brand new thing.
Pops
so
up
when
right
subscribes, you'll see something special right here.
Anyway, so Laura D is our new subscriber. Welcome, Laura, to the fam. And before we get started, we want to give a big shout out to the first Frenzy who was in this stream. And the first Frenzy in the stream today was Anne-Marie Shuck. Anne-Marie, your name sounds like a golden piece of sunshine that's been just made into a blanket. And you are a wonderful human. That's my compliment to you today. Anyways, Tuesdays are our mom and dad advice days where we answer questions that you have sent me to my Snapchat, also in the description below. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
This is what I was talking about.
Look at it, Jean Valdon just subscribed. That sounds like a character from Les Miserables.
I was just gonna say that.
Jean Valjean. Jean Valdon.
Is that a real name?
Look at that. Look at these subscriptions.
Fancy
So cool.
schmancy.
Anyways.
Smith Stars, real question. Who were you talking about with that question? She said, they said I love your hair.
Talking to both of us.
Probably talking to you.
Anyways, we're
Kenzie's
gonna get right to it, and I'm gonna start answering some questions. And then at the end of the stream, before I forget, I will be sharing my own little thought about haters. So stay tuned if you want to hear my thought about haters. Anyways.
So Kenzie's gonna be looking at snaps. I'm gonna be looking at the chat. We're gonna go back and forth, answering your deepest questions and desires, helping you become the full people that you wish to be. I mean, we're probably gonna help you this much, but we're gonna help you as much as we can.
So, Silly Ellie, first question of the day. Silly Ellie asks, how do you not make a conversation awkward? Mostly talking to boys. And we'll just open that up to people of the opposite sex. I feel like I'm really bad to answer that because I don't feel like I'm super awkward.
Oh man, but I don't think I can answer because I love being awkward.
Yeah, I mean...
Like, I specifically try to make people feel uncomfortable when talking to them.
I know, I hate that. I hate that you do that. He totally does do that. He just, like, really enjoys making people feel uncomfortable for some reason. I don't know why. You playing Backstreet Boys?
Yeah. I accidentally hit the strings earlier and I was like, that sounds like Backstreet Boys.
So, MJ Girls asks, will you ever come to North Carolina? I'd love to come see y'all. I love that you say y'all. People in the South say y'all and it's so cute. I'm gonna start saying y'all. Will you ever come to North Carolina? Yes, for sure. As soon as I can. Let's see, what else? You guys sending me your snaps?
I gotta pay more attention to this chat. I'm so enthralled by, like, I just accidentally played Backstreet Boys and I'm so excited about it I'm not even looking at the chat. Make sure you guys are asking us questions.
What are your favorite things about each other? Tweenja asks. I think I say the same thing every single time. What do I always say?
Oh no, I say the same thing every time. Oh, you're cooking.
That's the worst.
I'm just kidding.
I hate that.
I've said that a couple times and it really offends her. Her cooking is fantastic, by the way.
Hi. Let's see. Favorite thing about Harris is that he is just so easygoing. So, there you go.
We were just laughing last night. Kenzie, you made like a weird just like noise and a face at me, and without even thinking, I made another weird like I'm not even gonna do it for you guys. It was just
we're just being weird.
Noise. And that was like we just both like fell in love with each other all over again. That was like we can just 100% be each other around the other person. That's my favorite thing.
That's your favorite
thing. That is my
about me.
favorite thing is that we're both like that.
That's cute. Let's see. Grace asks, how do you stay strong in your faith when times are difficult?
I love all these new subscribers. I'm watching on the screen over there. I'm watching all little
Look at
hearts.
all these new subscribers.
And I know people are unsubscribing and resubscribing just to have their names on there, but I don't care. It's super cool.
But how do you keep your faith when times are tough?
Faith, like religious faith?
Yeah, here, you look at the next one.
Oh, tough times reaffirm my religious faith. My whole mindset is like, if there was, I mean, this is for all the people, this is for everybody, and you don't have to believe in God to appreciate this, but if there was no higher power, like there would be things that, like, for example, some of my hardest times are not eating unhealthily. That is super hard for me. Eating healthy is great. I love sugar. I grew up with so much sugar in my house that I have a legitimate addiction to sugar. And like, there would be something in this world, like the sugar addiction and that temptation, like if there was no God, like there would be some sugary things that are good for you. But there aren't any.
Interesting.
It's like the light versus the dark. The dark, the easy way out is always the wrong way. And so that reaffirms, the darkness reaffirms my faith.
Interesting. You're supposed to pick a new thing.
No, I'm going off of here.
Okay.
She's going off of
Okay,
Snapchat.
okay.
I'm going off of the chat, and I've got your tweets right here. I got your tweets here, and I got the chat here. Make sure you're asking us on either one or on both.
I like this one. Bean Rito asks, what's the best advice you've ever received? I've got mine.
Okay, then I've got a question after
Are you
it.
not going to answer this?
What's my best what?
What's the best advice you've ever received?
I've ever received?
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't really been given a ton of advice. I think the best advice I've gotten is from watching other people, seeing how they live their lives.
You've never received a piece of advice that you're like, yeah, that was
Yeah, but
definitely-
not like deep advice, not like real like life advice. Am I the best advice?
I think that the best advice I ever got was from my parents, and that was to do what you love.
That is fantastic advice.
My dad, especially, my mom too, but my dad especially always told me to go after what I love. And my mom's in this chat right now, and I know that she's probably shaking her head.
Swooning.
But
She remembered that.
yeah, no, they always taught me to go after what I loved, and I think that's brilliant advice. Why don't I wear a wedding
Wait,
band?
no, I got one first.
Oh.
Calhoun, Trey Calhoun asks, does Harris snore when he naps? Not when I sleep, just when I nap.
Yeah, you don't really snore.
I don't really nap either.
Yeah, no. You don't really snore. Like, every once in a while, it's usually when you're sick, you'll snore.
Did I snore last night? I've been a little sick.
No. But someone asked, why don't you wear a wedding band? And it's just because I think my ring is so pretty on its own, and you can't see it, but it's really dainty and thin, and I like that, so I don't want a wedding band.
What's the best advice you can give? This is from Kevin Cabrera, the Squirtle. The best advice you can give to a struggling school sophomore.
Hang in there.
Yeah, it gets better. High school's the worst.
Like,
I mean, you loved high school. I hated high school. I'm from someone.
I did not love high school. I did not love high school.
Okay, well, I hated high school. So
I
whether
wouldn't
you
say I hated it,
whether
but I
you
was
were
not a
different,
fan.
like even from someone who hated high school, it gets so much better. Just hang on.
And I think they're talking about schoolwork. Like, struggling high school sophomore. Like.
You are in, like, high school is a very short time. I know it feels like forever right now, but it is a very short time in your life. Do the best you can in there and start looking for things that you love that you can turn into a
to
career.
get you through the day.
And to turn into a career later. Like, if you prepare yourself in high school for doing whatever you want after, because
True.
some people need a degree, some people don't. Start doing what you love in high school. Is this charging?
Yeah.
Then why is it
It
still
just
dying?
went to 5%.
What did you plug it into?
I plugged it into.
You plugged it into the iPhone charger.
What are you talking
You
about?
plugged it into the iPhone charger.
I didn't plug it. It was the cable that was available to me. That's what I plugged in.
Jeez, you worked at Apple.
Oh my gosh.
That's
You're-
not only not going to work, but it's
You
bad.
call me a
It's-
drama queen all
You're
the
gonna
time?
kill.
You're
You're
being a
going to
drama
kill
queen.
our iPad.
You're being a drama queen.
You worked at Apple. You know that's true. Do not plug your
These are
iPad
the things
in.
that we fight about.
Do not plug your
Is
iPad
that
into a phone
I
charger.
don't take care of our electronics well enough because our babies are our electronics. He's so obsessed with them.
Smith Stars, I am the cool kid. I just allowed Kenzie to be one too. Kenzie, you worked at Apple. We both worked at Apple. I worked there for like 3 years. Kenzie worked there for like 2 months.
Yeah. How do you, Lady Pepper asks, how do you balance working and going to the gym? I think we've said this a few times. I literally go to the gym almost every single day without fail because it is like brushing your teeth in the morning.
Yeah, it
It's
can't be an
become
option.
such a part of my routine that I can't not go. And I think that's easier for us to say because we work from home, so we can make our own hours and we can make the time in the morning to like go to the gym. But for those of you that have like rigorous schedules that are like set in stone, just like make it a part of your day. Like just like going to work, like you have to go to the gym.
It's not an option. It has to be not an option. Yeah. Someone asked, how do you deal with friends who disrespect other people? That's a hard one. You're gonna grow up, you'll always find new friends. You can't be a jerk to the person who's a jerk. Do your best to be a good example to them. Do your best to don't tell them what to do, but be an example of a person they want to be. Because I mean, that's when we ask the advice thing. Like, someone asked, what's the best advice you've given? Like, the best advice I've gotten is from watching someone just he was the most respected person I knew. And I've been around a bunch of jerks who bullied people into respecting him, that I watched the guy get respect from everybody because he respected everybody. And and it rubs off on people.
Oh.
So try to be that person for him.
Anyways, should we answer one more question and then I've got my moment?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just answer one of these.
First, can I ask? You guys can hear the music, right? Is there music going on for you guys? I set some background music, and I want to make sure it's there. I spent a lot of time on that.
Let's see. If you're a brick, what?
Oh, that was the question in my Twitch chat. Okay, we have to answer this one first.
Okay.
If you were a brick, this is from Maria Alves, by the way.
Okay.
If you were a brick, where would you want to be placed? What would you want to be a part of?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like this. If I was a brick, first thing my mind thought of was a Great Wall of China. But
you'd want to hold back angry Mongolians?
No, I mean like you're like one of the wonders of the world. Like what's a greater? If you're a brick, you're one of the best bricks.
I feel like I'd rather be in like the pyramids of Giza than.
Yeah, I'd probably rather be in that. But the first thing my mind came to was like bricks, wall.
I mean, both of those
China.
were made by slaves, but it doesn't matter.
They're like one of the wonders of the world. So like you'd be one of the coolest bricks, which is what I'd want to be. Anyways.
Did I tell you what mine was?
No, what?
I would want to be, the wall behind the leaky cauldron going into Diagon Alley.
You want to be one of those
that
bricks?
You taps on it and like it opens up. I'd want to be one of those bricks. I'd be a magic brick. I'd be so magic.
Yeah, you would. Okay, you little Harry Potter freak. Anyways, I just am gonna end on my thought, which is what this whole video is titled about, which is, do you listen to the haters? And I'm reading a book right now that is called Daring Greatly. It's amazing if you go read it. I feel like I mentioned it before in a stream, but you should definitely go check it out. But it talks about, there's a quote by Theodore Roosevelt in it about the people in the arena, and it's talking about if you are taking risks and being vulnerable and doing things that are scary, like let's just say you wear an outfit to school that's kind of different or something, or you post an original video to YouTube like I do all the time, or you're doing something that like kind of scares you and makes you vulnerable to other people. How important it is to not, like you are putting yourself in an arena, like the old arenas, like the gladiators would play in the arenas,
Mm-hmm.
That you're the one in the arena, and how important it is to not listen to the people that are watching you outside of the arena, because they're not the ones that are fighting off the lions, they're not the ones who have dirt and sweat and blood like on their faces who are actually doing it. And I think that people ask me a lot of time, like, how do you deal with criticism of what you do or whatever, and it's such a big hurdle to get over, but I think it's been super reaffirming to me to hear this like analogy of like, I'm the one, you're the one who is taking the risk and who's going into, you're the one who's going into the arena. And I think that it's super important to be thinking to yourself, is this somebody who's in the arena with me, or is this someone who's just watching me from afar giving me criticism? Because if so, they don't matter. And
usually
anyways,
those people are only doing that because they're trying to convince themselves that it's good that they're not in the arena. Like they're just trying to lift themselves up. They don't care if you're torn down. They're just trying to lift themselves up in their own eyes, and it's because they're just sitting there doing nothing. Yeah,
and it's easy to critique from outside of the arena and be like, oh, that's weird, or that's not good. But you don't know because you're not in the arena. And so, anyways, that's my thought. So if you do something weird this week, don't listen to the haters. That's it. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm posting a new video. It's gonna be great, and then we will see you again on Thursday where we will be doing a challenge. Keep it cool, Frenzies. Love you guys. And we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.